I'm excited to be here in the land of the four nations that I'm aware of. It's great to be here with all of you. And my name is Joanne Miles Long, and I come from the Gila River Indian community. My mother is San Carlos Apache, and my father is Acamel Ate. And I come from Arizona, and it's great to be in your beautiful country. Thank you very much. You can find me at rrrraid on Instagram, and my brand name is called Raid. The reason I call it that is because I retired. My husband and I were both retired about 3 or 4 years ago, and that's when I decided I wanted to try designing, because I love to sew and I love to wear clothes that nobody else is wearing. So I started thinking about the traditional dresses that my mother made, and my grandmother on my other side too. And I started thinking about that and how different they were, and why are they considered traditional, and what made them that way, how did they get to that point. And I noticed that the dress, for example, the Apache camp dress, which looks very much like my skirt here, it has changed many times over the years. When I was a little girl in San Carlos, Arizona, the dresses came down to here. And nobody would wear a dress like this, shorter. Nowadays, some of them are even like this. Anyway, it's changed. So I started thinking about how we came about to that dress. And the best thing I could figure out is, at some point, we had to migrate from the buckskin dress that the Apaches wear to a cloth dress. When we did that, it wasn't because we wanted to. We did it as a matter of survival and being resilient people. We were at war with the Europeans. We were at war with them because, they didn't want, we were in their way. Whether they were coming for settlement, or they were coming for gold, or they were coming, west, for whatever reason, they came. And when that happened, we went into war with them. And that is one of the major factors that caused us to migrate from buckskin to cloth. We still do buckskin, mostly for ceremony. But anyway, long story short, what we did is we took the clothing of that time, which would have been late 1800s, the entire 1800s, early 1900s. We took the clothing of that time and we made it ours. And that's how we came up with the Apache camp dress as we know it today. And so I started thinking about that, and what I thought is, since the dress has changed over time, and since we did it based on what women were wearing at the time, and we've done it in many ways. We did it through warfare. We did it through, raiding. That's where my name comes from, raid. Raiding camps, raiding wagon trains, raiding villages, raiding trains, and as time continued, we began to, when we had to go to boarding school, for example, we couldn't wear our buckskin in boarding school. They gave us their clothing to wear. Eventually, we took that clothing home. We continued to wear that dress that we got at boarding school. We took that dress and we made it ours. Hence, we used the clothing of the time. So let me tell you what I do. I take the clothing of our time, like my ancestors did, and probably yours too, and I make them ours. So you're about to see Raid. You'll see the clothing of our time and how I make them ours. I hope you enjoy.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, what I need. Let me I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together. Loving you times are good and bad, happy and sad. Yeah. Well, the times are good and bad, happy and sad. People make up, oh, turn around and make up. I just can't see you never do that to me, baby. Spinning around you is all I see. It's what I wanna stay together, loving you times are good and bad, happy and sad. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you.
What do we think so far? Who lead? Holy. Don't be shy. She just laughed really loud. Again, what do we think about tonight? Gee. Okay. I hear you. Just kidding. Again, thank you so much for coming out. And again, the vendors are out here. They are set up for shop. So whatever you see out here, come shop at their table. All right?